Hello, Commanders. Commander Placer here. Oh, am I supposed to say Commanders when I'm not playing Elite Dangerous? I've said it now anyway. I hope everyone's doing really well today and you're having a good Monday. I'm actually doing really, really well for a change, which is lovely. We're back in some Satisfactory today, and I am joined once again by Hunter,
Hello.
who is going to be mainly being told that he is wrong today. That's my plan. Even when he's right, he's going to be wrong.
No, he's not.
Oh, you're wrong though, right there. So it begins nice and early. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. We're working on the aluminium side of my factory today. We realised kind of last week that basically it was constantly running short and it wasn't well optimised remotely because I tried to fudge what was already there to make it work, and it was the wrong thing to do. I should have started fresh with it, just on the aluminium side of things. But that is what we're working on today, and we have upscaled massively. Before I had 3 machines that were producing. I'm now going to have 6, and as you can see, there's 1 or 2 refineries there. So the plan: we currently have the trains coming in that are bringing fluid. They're bringing water to help with the manufacturing of aluminium. They will then feed down into these refineries down here at the bottom that you can see, where they receive water. Then as they receive water, they will combine that with silica to turn into bauxite to turn into ammonia solution, alumina solution. That helps, doesn't it? Then from there, that is going to go forward into these machines here that will take the alumina solution and petroleum coke, that will turn that into aluminium scrap. The byproduct being water, but we have a plan. We have a plan what we're doing with the water. And as you can see, all of the aluminium scrap is going to come out, and then it's going to run down the side of the factory. If I can get over there. I feel like it's getting to the point where the factory's so big that getting around it is a pain in the backside. Right, okay, so you can see all the aluminium scrap comes down those conveyors there. They drop down into, oh, not this level, don't look at this stuff yet, we're not there. Where's my hole? There it is. Phrasing. Okay, and that comes down into here, where that will all run in. I haven't actually put the conveyor belts in here yet, but it will run in, and it will run into these foundries, and from there they will produce ingots. These don't look to be powered down here, actually, Hunter. That might be my mistake. But yeah, that will come down here, and from there, they on now? Yeah, they're powered.
They're powered, yep.
Yeah, and that takes more of the more silica and makes the aluminium. So it should be pretty good. And with the amount, how many have we got? That's 3, 5, 9. So we've got 9 foundries, each producing 80 aluminium ingots per minute. And they will be feeding the sheets that are upstairs. Because Vortex, I saw you ask the question of what's the target rate for sheets. We've got, well, that's 30 times, how many is it? It's 11, isn't it? So is that 11? I think we've got 11 assemblers, so it's 330 sheets per minute will be produced. They are going to feed into these 3 assemblers here. They're going to be making heat exchangers, which are the alternative recipe for heat sinks. They then go upstairs and go into something else, and the rest of it gets stored. So basically, it's an insane way of working backwards slowly to get to where we're going. But it'll get there. Don't think I'm ignoring the Haribo comments, just so you know. But basically what I've done is because I can't go out and get like a little something every now and then, I've decided the best way to do it would be to buy in bulk. Like a little bag of pick and mix or whatever. No, I'm done with that. I'm not buying it a kilo at a time. I've bought 7 kilos of Haribo in one go off Amazon.
And how long is that going to last you?
A week and a half. No, it's going to last me probably the rest of my life, to be honest. It's just so much of it that. But yeah, that's the idea behind it. Vortex is saying, I wondered why. Still building backwards. Wondered why there are so few refineries. Few. I mean, you're not wrong. But yeah, it's not quite. It's not huge, but it is enough. That's the thing. So it will and then all of this will feed into the train that you can see off in the distance here, which is part of the mega train project, which gets stored and also everything gets skimmed off and put into sinks. So yeah, all in all, it's going to be pretty good. But we do have a slight problem, and Hunter and I have spoken about it already. These refineries here produce water. Now, there are 6 refineries, each producing 60 water per minute as a byproduct, plus the aluminium. We need to do something with that, and what we've decided to do is feed it back into the system and bleed some off, and that's going to be turning into packaged water and then just gotten rid of. So we're using byproducts from other places, bringing them here to then be kind of bled off and got rid of. So we've got a few things that we need to do to make that work. Right, so Hunter, where are we going to start? At the plastic? Yes, cool, good answer.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Start with the plastic. What I might do though is put the train station in now up here, because we have to do a little bit of tweaking with what we've got. But yeah, Vortex, you're not wrong. Aluminium production is a refinery gangbang. That is for sure. There are pipes going in everybody. No, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Already we've got a small issue.
Huh?
Or have we?
Yeah. We're gonna have to adjust slightly.
I mean, it's a slight bit of remodelling, I guess. I didn't even think that through at all. Because there is stuff absolutely everywhere on this bit. So, this needs to go, this particular lift will have to go, and be moved somewhere. Probably could shunt that over. Yeah, I think I've got this, actually. I think I've got my immediate little plan of what I'll do to make it all fit. It always seems like a great idea until you start doing stuff, and then you think, oh no, why did I do that?
I'll start moving this over.
Because we're going to need this to be moved. I think that'll be changed there. And get it outside of the building is my thoughts. Oh no, I can't do that, in fact it has to be inside the building still. Are we reusing the silica as well? No, Vortex, we're not. So we're just going to ditch it and put it in a sink. Because it's just one too many things to think about at this point. We could probably... no, we're not, after we put in the amount of silica production type thing that we put in before. It was obscene. So I don't think we're doing that.
That's backwards.
Oh, that's a freeze.
Oh.
I thought it might be. Get rid of that as well. Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing here...
Oh, here comes visitor. There he goes.
We can clear off as far as I'm concerned. Get out of here. Alright, this is going to be an unused hole, because I'm just using this for lining up purposes. Oh no, I'm just deleting stuff from all over the place. But yeah, the thought of reusing the silica is still there, Vortex, but we just don't need to. And we do have a conveniently placed sink that we will likely be using to handle that type of thing. What am I carrying? Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Oh dearie me! I'm so full of stuff. It's ridiculous.
Do you want me to take a few bits off you?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. If I give you a couple of stacks of sheets, then that'll be all. I should be good from there. Okay, so no, what we'll do is we need this to come out so it runs pretty much parallel with this one. I think that'll do it. Yeah, and bring that out.
Is that going to the top one?
What do you
See
mean?
if you can connect it to the
I mean, it could.
the conveyor holes up there.
What,
You could probably
the very top one.
yeah, it might go up. It might.
I mean, or I could just do that.
Or you could just do this.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, the water is annoying vortex, so we're going to be using most of it, and then, and yeah, that's not the reason why we're just going to get it over, get it kind of siphoned off rather than having to mess around with all of that. Okay.
That's that sorted.
Now, is that sorted? Yes. Well, in that case, that means that I don't actually need them there, I don't think. Why doesn't that fit?
It does fit, I just don't have enough heavy modular frames.
Good.
That's all it is.
I was... Mate, why doesn't that fit? Oh, I'm out of cables, but I have everything else, so...
all behind you. There you go.
Ooh.
Hopefully that'll be enough. And that's right on the edge as well.
Nice. That's what we like. Now, I can't remember what was coming out of these ones here, so... I think...
Well, they look like...
I know. They're heat sinks.
Sorry.
They're heat sinks.
Yeah,
That's what they
it
are.
looks like one's going to be heat sinks and one might be
They're both heat
the
sinks.
sheets. Oh, they're both heat sinks.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Is that the wrong way around? Yes, it is. But yeah, mould salad, there is no chance that it will be done in about 20 minutes. Be lucky if we're done in 2 hours, to be honest. Right. And then there's that there, and they are the heat sinks. So, oh, hang on. The plastic, where's the plastic coming out from? Where it's... Because it'll be plastic coming from this place. That will need to go somewhere. We'll put a pin in that, and we'll come back to it, I think. That's my thought. So, you know what, I'll worry about that in a minute. I'll let future Plater worry about that. Alan, maybe it would, but I don't have 7 kilos of Haribo yet. I have to wait until next week for it to arrive, which is rubbish. Well, Molded Salad, as a responsible adult and a member of society, and what some people would refer to as a role model, I shouldn't be though, I do not recommend that you pull sickies for the sake of it. It's a mistake. Right, just bunging that freight car on there whilst I'm here.
Yeah, I was trying to do it, it wouldn't let me.
Right.
Trains don't seem to like me on your world.
No, it's weird, that one.
Right, are we moving up? Are we heading over?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Now, for me, I'm like, I know what to do. All aboard.
1 second.
See, actually, Vortex, you know what?
Go.
That would be some light relief to me, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is a Sorbitol variant, so I'm all good with that. With the issues that I run over the last couple of weeks. Things slowing down would be lovely. But yeah, I'm getting 5 packs of called ballistics. So basically, they're like the strawberry cable stuff with like the fondant in the middle. But I'm getting some strawberry ones, some blue raspberry ones, some cola ones, some apple ones, and some cherry ones. And I've never seen the cherry ones ever before anywhere. So I think that should be quite good. Plus, I'm also getting some fizzy cola ones as well. Stop, train, stop. There we go. Because we are going to need another platform over here too.
I'm just going to delete this.
Now, plastic.
What?
What has happened?
Power. I'm guessing because I've disconnected this somehow?
Yeah, you've just shut down the other end, I think.
Oh, crap.
That's right, because once the track's done, that's good. I don't know if I recommend it, Alan. I wouldn't say it's the best move to buy that much in the way of like Haribo. It's not. Oh, I keep selecting the bloody fluid one. Okay, now the question is, which way is this going to face? Because I can see a supply of plastic that's not being used from here, and I'm thinking that might be the easiest way to get over. All this way. That way or that way?
I would say that way. It seems to go in line with the others.
Yeah. Yeah, it do. It do. And that's all that matters, is if it do. As long as it do, then it's fine. Now, we have plastic over there. Oh boy. Okay. We'll start there and see what happens. Alphabetical Hippo, is this lot like 3D Factorio? Kind of. Now, I've not actually played Factorio, so I can't give a full definite yes or no to that, but from what I understand from people that have, it's a 3D first-person style factory building simulator, so yeah, I would say it's pretty similar. So I'm waiting for someone to go, that's exactly 3D Factorio. Yep. Okay. We need this to be here. Is that going to encroach? How bad is that going to encroach? Because this is once again be going for ease rather than what is likely to be the best way to do something. Which doesn't sound like me at all, does it?
I didn't want to say anything, but...
Sounds exactly like me. Alright, let's just... This is just going to be so we can get things lined up. Conveyor belt's too long, but it's not encroaching, which is the important bit.
About... Put some wall mounts in?
Oh, well, that's going to come off at a funny angle, isn't it? Oh, there we go.
Saving.
Yeah. Because we can't use... Oh yeah, wall mounts on this side. That'll do it. That actually looks pretty well lined up.
Oh, just...
And that is... Oh, come on. Yeah, that's...
Nice.
Oh, crap.
Well, we can at least delete that then.
I mean, it will direct. Let's hope it will remove that, and we'll have a little twist in it. That'll be fine. So we have the old come down here and then have it at that angle. This is going to be, that looks the right height. It's not. Or is it? No, it is.
That
That's it.
Is
Yes. Yes. Definitely yes. There's a slight kink in it, but we can pretend that's not there, so it's fine. I'm all about that pretending. Did you get your fuel, by the way, that you said that you wanted to come over here for?
I've got some, yeah. I've got
Cool.
just under 400.
I'm gonna grab another 100 whilst I'm here myself because I think we can make it.
I've got a suggestion I just thought of while we're here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna so we're gonna bring the plastic over there to. We're gonna have to build a constructor over there.
Yeah.
To make the packaging. Why not we just make the packaging here and then send that over instead?
I mean, we could do, but what we have, well, one, we've already done it. Which is always my top point, which is, well, I've already done this now, so
It's done now, yeah.
yeah, that's a big
Okay.
plus for not doing that. Plus, we have loads of space over on the other side,
Okay.
so I think that'll be fine. I mean, let's face it, this fuel will back up anyway, and there'll be loads of excess plastic for that, so that's fine. Because suddenly all the plastic went out of it, which is interesting. Oh, that's because we took fuel, I imagine. That should all be going. Reducing all the petroleum coke. Then again, the rubber is backed up, and so it's petroleum coke. No, it's not. No, it's flowed out. Okay, right. The one thing that we do need to do over here actually is with where I've got these ridiculous stacks of power, fuel generators. The top two stacks are not producing any power, nor is it actually getting any fuel, because I'm not
It looks
producing quite enough fuel. So what?
It seems to be the crude oil down here. Some of the machines aren't getting.
Yeah.
About
So
half. Yeah.
they're going to need to be removed. So we might as well remove the refineries that aren't getting enough oil. Which, to be honest, is probably going to be, because there's only
This one
300
onwards.
per. Yeah, because it can only, that oil line can only do 5, assuming it's fully. It's got the max 300 coming in, which I don't think it does. Actually, not far off. Yeah, it will do. So it'll do 300. So the maximum it will do is 5. So I'm just going to leave 5, remove them, and scale back slightly. I think that's going to be the way it needs to be done. And that should mean polymer resin is therefore made more reliably, he says. Doesn't sound convincing, does it? Yeah, it literally is from. It's the first 4 seem to be fully stocked, but yeah, this one, it's going. Gonna do it. Oh, it's painful. It's so painful to do. Oh man. Alan, where are the bees? They're in the trap. Is where they are. Enjoy that one. It's really not my best pun ever. Okay, so the fuel pipes. shops. Yes, this leaves loads of space for things. Loads of more room for activities. And now I'm like, wow, whilst we're here, again.
Right, that's filling up.
Is this one? This one is? Is it getting some?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
starting to. Now it's not filtering off to the other ones.
Yeah.
It's
That's what we
filling
want.
up a bit.
Oh, Alan, you picked up on it. Nice. Well, I know that you are a fan of Nicki Minaj, Alan. So I thought I would, give you a little bit of an Easter egg, as it were. He's like, I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj. It's like, well, I've just told the internet you are, and I don't lie. Okay, right, is this one... That's getting fuel. So I think it's the top two layers are not getting enough fuel so they can go. I'm reasonably sure they're not. Oh no, they are. Okay. Pretty sure they weren't. Oh no, that is not the top. But yeah, Vortex, I don't want real structural integrity to be taken into consideration when it comes to Satisfactory, because it would cause me what can only be described as a huge number of issues with my building. Yeah, right. It's gone.
Oh.
Right, I've come off.
Right, so we're deleting all of this up here, yeah?
Yeah. God.
I wonder if we're going to hit the maximum dismantle limit.
I don't think... Well, are you doing the concrete as well?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, because then you definitely will. Oh, I'm just carrying so much crap. Yeah, Vortex, I don't think we need physics quite to that extent. It's going to cause some of us lots of issues. By some of us, I mean like me.
Oh, this is not good. I'm going to die.
What have you done?
No, I'm not. I fell off and ran out of fuel. But I'm okay. I'm not dead.
He's okay! Oh, that's where you hit the difference between realism and fun. I feel like they're Vortex. If you go too far into the physics simulation, you get to that point and you're like, uh-oh, we've gone too far. We have to go back. Okay, well, I feel like that's neatened things up no end. Although I am looking at these, oh no, it's got that fuel's going up. As long as the fuel goes up, you're okay in your generators, because we would rather have a little bit extra, a little bit of excess, than not enough, because we're using the overflow down here that's going into this one to package some fuel, because packaged fuel is handy for us. Right. Well, I'm not going to go through and delete all of the conveyors down here at this point, because that's going a little bit too far in.
And we'll get sidetracked.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's already happened, so let's get ourselves... actually, how are we doing on plastic production? I keep seeing it fly past. No. It's a freeze on the game again. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's still going. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're all good. So, where are we going? Back over there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh
No,
my
I'm just having a
God.
look to make sure it's all okay.
I've had an email from the company that I'm buying buying all the Haribo from. Oh no.
Delayed.
I don't know. They said something about preparation of your parcel for dispatch. Does that mean that
Oh, they're getting ready to send it then.
it could do?
Usually, should be.
Oh no, it's in German. Oh, it's dispatched. In fact, is what they were telling me. So it's fine. I was like, oh no, I don't. I don't speak German. All I know how to say is I don't have my homework. Or no, I have no homework. And how to say my car is broken and my hamster's dead. None of it's useful.
Don't have any homework, you don't drive, and probably don't have a hamster.
Okay. Ich habe keine Hausaufgaben. And then mein Auto ist kaputt. And then mein Hamster ist gestorben. That's it, that's all I've got. And it's not remotely useful, and I really wish I'd tried harder at school. I feel like I could probably pick up German better than I could do any of the Latin languages, because English is closer related to German than it is other stuff. Alright, Mordecai, take care, mate. Alright, now... Oh, it's dropping off plastic already. Okay. Now we need to decide where the plastic comes in. Now... Oh, God, this is not pretty out here. My use of conveyor belts on the outside of the factory has now backfired. I think.
I've got an... Oh no, that's the wrong way, but...
Well, actually, I'm thinking... If I do it here... Probably slap down... Yes. Have to learn real Latin. No one speaks Latin. Not even people from Rome. I'm not doing it. Yeah, so Hunter, I've put a constructor there because I figured this could be the constructor that makes the the packaged stuff, well, that what will be for the packaging. That can come along here because we've got a little bit of space here. Oh, not a lot of space at all. Let's bung a refinery down. There's enough space. That's encroaching, but I don't know what on. What's this encroaching on? Can you see?
So I'm not over by you actually. 1 second.
Yep.
It's encroaching on. It looks like the pipes at the back. Oh, there you go.
Is it really that? Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Because I've got like the decision of. Oh, it's. Oh, that is so bloody close, isn't it? Hey Giz, how you doing, mate? It doesn't... Actually, no, that says that's encroaching. I don't know if that is encroaching on the pipes, is it?
It is... It must be. It's very close to it.
Wait, how can it be encroaching on the pipes if the pipes that are there aren't encroaching on the refineries that are also there?
Should I delete this then?
Yeah, see if... Oh, actually, you know what? It is that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well... I've put that there, and then it's gone in fine, hasn't it?
Yeah, put it back in. It's...
Oh, dearie me. So, like we said, with the water, what we're going to do, because, like I said, didn't I say that these would all be able to, so all of them are going to go in one direction, but it's going to have a little bit of bleed off from this side. So what we're doing, because it takes me a long time for me to explain stuff in a way that other people can understand, is we're going to do actually a handy little gap where we're going to, let's see if we can get this to look like a nice little, have it come down here. Oh no. Oh, don't die. There we go.
What have you done?
No, I just walked off the edge. That was my problem there. So remove that and we'll give this a nice little curve to it. There we go. Right, where are you?
I'm just building in the conveyors. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay. Because what we're doing is there's going to be, I think it's going to be fine. I think everything's going to be alright. Oh no.
What?
So you know where I put that refinery? It's
Yeah.
slightly not center. Oh no. Oh god. No, can we go back the other way? Right, you know what? I'm just going to make things less dangerous for myself by turning that off. Yeah, I've put the refinery in just the wrong place. And also what I didn't think about with that as well is the petroleum coke that has to come in, that this little setup that I've done is now in the way of. So, oh dearie me. So we'll shunt this over one, I think is what I'll do. All this so that my factory doesn't implode. Right. Now that should, hopefully, that will line up perfectly with that constructor, which is what we wanted. Well, that's what I wanted. I mean, grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then that pipe is in there. Oh, okay. I notice everything, Vortex. That's a lie. But I try very hard to make sure that things look a certain way in Satisfactory. Because I did a lot of slapdash, that'll do type thing before in it, and it came back to bite me in the arse, so I'm trying not to do that now. Oh, that's wonky. Question is only when. What, when I notice? Again, this is the me talking words, but not remembering really what I've been saying. Okay, that is not in line with that, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Doesn't even need to be in line with it. I assume Hunter, you're just sorting stuff out and leaving me to go slowly insane.
Yeah, that was an idea. Now I've just been oh, it's too long. I have an idea on how to get the plastic over there, which is, it's not clipping into anything. It goes up and down a little bit, and it's nice straight curves and edges and stuff like that. So you should be happy.
Well, okay.
Because that's not straight.
What's not straight?
The
This
pipe.
pipe.
which is
Oh
weird.
yeah. It really is not, is it? That could
No.
explain why that wasn't lining up properly. Oh, come on. You know what? I don't want to hear it. Because you're wrong. But that's fine, because now I know where it needs to be straight. Except, yeah, we go. Cool. That's fine. Totally fine. All good. No one noticed. It's fine. Right, let's make sure that this is selected to package water whilst we're here. Okay, let's make sure this is set to the right thing. Have you done the conveyor over? Oh, you're just finishing it off now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just doing that now. So what I've gone and done is, as you can probably already see,
That is
unless
tweet is what it is. Oof. Like, actually, no, what we could do. We do
because I haven't
take the petroleum
connected
coke down using a conveyor lift, just down one. Because we've got plenty of space underneath it, haven't we? And then change the length of the conveyor lift at the other end of it. And then that means we'd be able to have that one straight. If you get me.
Oh right, yep.
Yeah, so remove that, and then
does the inside here meet your approval with what I'm about to do?
I'm not going to look, actually. I'm just gonna...
It's probably going to be a no then.
There you go, that all. Oh, that's interesting.
And it's not clipping through anything.
I mean, it is technically not clipping through anything. Do it. Spaghetti. If my factory with conveyor belts doesn't look like someone's throwing spaghetti at the wall, is it even a factory? Oh, don't die. Right, so we need to put some wall conveyors in. Wall conveyor supports here. I hope this works. Alright, I think I need to be above. I'm turning my head to the side, hoping that it'd make it easier for me to work out what I'm supposed to be doing. It doesn't. You've done the other end, haven't you?
Yeah, I was just making sure it lined up.
Nice.
I couldn't connect it from the conveyor belt down here, so I had to connect it from up there.
Yeah. Right, and then we'll remove the old line.
Yeah, smoothing, that's good.
I'm hoping that's going into my inventory. Yeah, it is. Oh, come on. Why is that the right size that I can drop through there? That's ridiculous. And that should drop straight down, shouldn't it?
There we go. That's it. Yeah, I'll put it in, but it didn't show up. So.
Okay, I think... I mean, that's almost a solution. The only thing that we need to do now is just tweak a little bit with the petroleum coke that comes out here to make sure that it doesn't clip through, because sometimes I have limits on what I can accept as part of a factory build. Yeah, I can't do that. That right there was part of it. I mean, no, because then that's going to clip through that. But if I remove that, that's going to clip through. Actually, you know what? There are some things we can move and some things we don't need to move. Like, for example, the hypertube can go.
I was actually going to say, put that, don't straighten that back up so it just goes straight ahead.
Okay.
Bring it back. Sitting there, move it over one, so that towards, that's it there.
Okay.
That's.
Nah.
So.
Nah. What I was going to do, I was going to do there, and then go whoop,
Well, I was going
and
to suggest the idea
take it up one instead, so that it just goes over the top.
My. Oh. That was going to be my suggestion. Obviously, not like that, but.
Yeah, I think this might be fine. I feel like.
What about
Yeah, I mean, could yeah, if we could do that where it literally comes in at like a straight line, because we can have it on this bit, can't we? Like we can have it. What
Don't
is
connect that one.
straight? Hang on, I'm trying to get it to come straight over. I think it's there. Because it does clip
Like that?
slightly through. And then, yeah. Oh, no, well. Oh, no! Now all the petroleum coke's going in, and before it wasn't. Not that make a difference. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine to do. It doesn't make a difference. So, oh, no!
Leave it as is, put it back in.
Yeah, put it back in, because that will preload. Then the only thing it'll be waiting for is bauxite. So that's making that. That's making that. We need to do the pipes for all of this malarkey, and these are all going to be linked up into one pipe, I think. See how much water is produced. Oh, okay. That produces 60. So this one on its own will just feed straight back into here. Problem solved.
And then the rest can go the other way.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Hooray! Hooray! We got
Accidental
that.
science.
Yeah. Got like a. Give me some vertical pipe. No, that's not quite what I want. And that was me hoping for a little bit of a go up and then over. Like a. It's a snake.
That's clipping.
Also, it's obnoxious.
So that needs to come over by one then.
Yeah, it's kind of like how close to the middle of those two can we get. So, see, Vortex has gone deep, saying every line is a curve when observed in a different dimension. That doesn't sound right. I don't think that's. I don't think that sounds right, Vortex.
Oh.
Yep, it's one step ahead of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although, if it went for like a different.
If you go from the top pipe to the lower, it'll produce a different shape.
Oh. Yeah, it does. That's good. Hey. And because of how far that is, that shouldn't cause any issues with whatchamacallit, flow. Can I disprove him? Yes. Well, actually, no. I can't disprove Vortex. But all I can say is that I haven't seen it. But it's like his responsibility as a claim maker to provide evidence. It's not my responsibility to find evidence if someone wishes to prove something to me. If I dispute it, all I have to do is just say, you need to provide me evidence, and I'm not going to try and dispute anything until I have evidence, you see. Because that's not my responsibility. Because if I wanted to, agree with Vortex, or go on that kind of stuff, then I could try and search out evidence, I guess. But then I would stand a chance of possibly disproving myself, and I don't want to do that. It's his job to prove himself. Not the. Look, give me evidence. I'll look at it. That's always my thing. If you give me evidence for something, I will definitely have a look at it. But if you don't give me evidence, then guess what? I ain't interested. Right. So we are going to connect those pipes up to this one down here at the end. Whoa. See how far we can get this. Oh. Is that straight? Is that straight? That's straight.
Just too long.
Oh yeah, and also I think you've gone one higher than me on there as well. So that needs to be. There you go. But normally though, if you're talking about the existence of things like 5G bats, then I have no interest in oh, Hunter. Oh, Hunter. Hunter.
You're the one who put the first one down?
Yeah, I am, from this end. Which, isn't straight. Is it not? It looks straight.
I'm lining my pipe support with the one that's on the far end there.
Right, see, now...
So that looks right to me.
Alright, hang on. I'm struggling with the angle, is what I'm struggling with, to try and get the... Right, so yeah, I do need to be... Oh, you know what I think it is? I think it's not straight anyway. So it needs to be there. And then that looks pretty straight. It's not. Right, that's the straightest it's going to get.
It's higher, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be alright. And now the water's flowing the other direction, because that's what it does. Oh no! I just realised where that water's coming from.
Up there.
Yeah, so I'll remove that. Okay, and the fluid train is about to stop, so we've got a chance to remove one of the fluid. Tankery Doovaroo Whatsits.
Full pipe flush.
Oh, crap. Right. Am I removing anything? Can I remove the platform? Nope. Because it's in flow. Come on. We can get it. We can get it. Before it drives off. Oh, fuck. Crying out loud. There we go. I think I got them. judging by all these canisters of water that are just...
There we go.
No U-bends up in here, Vortex. It's not how we do things. Get rid of that. And that. And this. And this little bit underneath. Okay, I think that's this bit done now, isn't it?
No,
No,
we need to
do the
work out
silica output.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do we want to put the sink? Should we put it up here?
I think we should have space. I mean, that bit in the middle looks pretty...
Yeah. Well, what I'm
pretty
thinking
nice.
is, you've got the refinery over there making the packaged water, so we can send the silica to this direction as opposed to the other direction. I think you were saying, and have the sink around here somewhere, like right in the middle there, or.
Let's have a think.
Wait, what is that? Oh, is that resting on the thing?
What with the what?
I was seeing if there's anywhere I could put the sink, and I think it's resting on the belt.
Oh yeah, it does really weird stuff. Oh god.
Yeah.
My poor eyes. My poor eyes.
You didn't see anything?
No.
Okay.
No, saw nothing. Okay.
Could have it here.
What do you think if we send the packaged water back round on itself?
Oh no, I was just thinking we could have it come this
Okay.
way and into there, and then just have the silica.
Come around
Maybe
the other
even
side.
Go on, yeah, go around it and then follow on to the.
Yeah, I think that would work. So you kind of we put a merger at the front of it. I think. It's weird, but some of these pipes actually seem like they're slippery. I don't know if you noticed that sometimes you try and jump in a pipe and you get pushed off, or it feels like you
Yeah.
slip off.
I think some at a certain angle can, like if it's too steep of an angle, but it is a bit strange. Alright. What?
Well, I'll let you know in a minute. If it's a proper moment, or if it's just a no, it's cool. I think it's cool. Oh no, that only fits over. Oh, okay, come on. Let's see it. This is oh
So,
no.
you sound very frustrated with it.
Yeah.
What's up? What's the matter?
That's what's the matter. That it was almost great, and then suddenly it wasn't. Right, we're moving the sink forward, is what we're doing. so that can work, because I think we've got enough space, and then we'll have that go to there. Get rid of that. Just one of those moments where you're like, oh, it was a great idea, and then suddenly it didn't work. Oh, it's frozen. Yeah, not a bad idea, Vortex. But guess what? I've done it now. So you weren't wrong. You were definitely not wrong. Kuro saying, "Oh no, the whole factory will need to be redone. Everything, including Megatrain project. Get rid of it all.
God, no.
Literally unplayable. That's the problem." But no, thankfully not. There's always a solution, and I like the thing about Satisfactory that I like is that you get to find the solution. And I feel like Satisfactory is a game that I say that I like probably more than any other that I've played on my channel. Like when I talk about it in particular, I'm like, I like it because I like it. I like this. I like that. As opposed to games like maybe Elite Dangerous, where I'm a little bit more critical and talk about things that I would like changed or improved. But then again, I suppose it's because it hasn't been... Satisfactory still early access. It is not finished, and they're still changing lots of stuff. But what I do normally say is that I absolutely freaking love the community managers from Coffee Stain. I think they do a fantastic job. There are lots of game development companies out there who could learn a lot from them. Okay. This is almost done. I assume it's done. What you doing?
Just readying up the output from the packaged water, and that's it.
It's not straight.
What?
It's not straight.
Oh, bugger.
Right. What I'll do, because it needs to be there and then up, and that'll be straight. Okay.
That's it.
Did I watch the latest VOD to the very end? Oh no, I might not have done, actually.
What's that?
Vortex asked me if I watched the latest VOD from Coffee Stain Studios, and I didn't watch it to the end, because I'm that kind of person. Right. Now we're ready, aren't we?
Well,
to go and get the bauxite coming over here.
How many aluminium sheets do you have?
I am carrying not enough, so I think we should pop over to MTP.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put some stuff back. Do it, and you mean the very end. Understood, Vortex. Understood. Fuck. Because I've done weirdly enough, it looks like I future-proofed the bauxite without remembering that I did it, because they've both got miners on already. And yeah, it's like, when did I do that? So yeah, the 7 kilos of pick and mix have definitely been dispatched. I am utterly astounded by that.
Yeah, it's inspired me to buy friendship rings, a whole tub of them, and then you send me a link.
Yeah, it's always the... Because that was like one of the first results I came up with. I'm like, yes! Hello, I'll help my friend Hunter out, and I'll say to him, here you go, mate, this is where you get me. Like, oh no.
Yeah. I've got loads of aluminium sheets now, so...
Cool, that's fine.
1,300.
The miners over there at the moment, and they are currently set to be miner Mark 2s, but I've got the stuff to make in miner Mark 3s.
Nice.
Let me just double check to make sure I do.
But speaking of the sweets, there was one I did notice they had sour cherries. So I think I might get some of them then.
Oh yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Done. Do it. Make it happen.
Have a couple of kilos.
Oh, it's just that kind of... I've been having like sweets delivered on a semi-regular basis. By a company that does like a kilo of pick and mix at a time, but it was a whole kilo for £15, and I'm getting 7 kilos for 33. That's brilliant. So, do that one. Philmo, you're saying you stumbled across the game 4 weeks ago. You love it, but after playing games for 30 years, is the first one to give you motion sickness. No! That's rubbish. Like,
What,
as in...
Satisfactory?
Yeah.
Ah.
I've not... Is it because the hands are always there? It's going to sound like a weird thing to suggest, but do you feel like it's because the hands are always there? And also, actually, I'm going to go in the options, because I feel like there's some things that you can do to maybe do that. Like the camera movement feedback strength, for example, I think might help. And in the video, obviously making sure you've got VSync on. And your field of view as well, tweak that, just to be on the safe side. I've got mine as 100, which for me works really well. Any higher than that, and it would start to get some warping and some lensing. But like 90 degrees for me isn't enough in games. Since the advent of widescreen monitors, I feel like, and not super wides, but just normal widescreen ones. I think it's 90 is not enough. Right, so we are gonna head over. Yeah, I really need to put a hypertube in between the nuclear power plants. I feel like between the nuclear power plants and the rest of the factory, I think that'd be really handy.
Speaking of nuclear, what's the waste station looking like now? Is it an irradiated wasteland?
No, it's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. It's I went over there and it really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be from when I started getting nuked. So it was alright. It was fine. So Filmo, you're saying you suggested because it's first person. I mean, is it? It's not the only first person game you've played, surely. And I said it surely just because first person is, and always was, like one of the most common views. Good news is I've put the row of conveyor in already. Don't know if you can see, all the way up to just over here. So I figured that would make things go a little bit quicker for us. I always turn off motion blur. I detest motion blur. I absolutely hate it in games. And because last time I checked, when I moved my head around, life is not that blurry. Yeah, sure. I imagine for some people it is, but for me, no, it's not. So I just can't. I can't see it as being like that. Right. I might have trouble reaching. Yeah, that will.
Yeah.
I didn't even put a stackable pole in there. What a nightmare. Oh no, I just put one in. It was fine. No, I don't want it. I don't want them side by side. Also, not side by side, considering one goes up and one goes down. Is what I was thinking.
Alright.
Alan, we have first and third person games. How does second person game work? It wouldn't. It wouldn't exist, would it? That's the thing, like, you can't have a second person game unless you're watching someone else play a first person game. You know?
Like what's happening right now?
Yeah, a bit like watching a live stream, I guess. Does that become, I don't know. Like, there is no second person view, is there?
Can you put...
Oh,
sorry, can you...
that was accident.
I can't seem to put another stackable pole up on there, so if you can do that...
What, won't it let you click?
Yeah, it won't let me. It clicks, it just
doesn't do it.
refuses to put anything in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic bit of client host. Oh god, a novel idea like Superhot, a shooter where you see yourself through the eyes of your enemy. Oh my god. Vortex, I think you're onto something. I feel like that would be absolutely insane, but kind of cool at the same time. Oh boy, we're gonna have some real problem. I think we might have to work down from the top actually for the rest of it.
That's what I was going with.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, we removed the stuff that we used to get up there in the first place and replaced it with the hypertube, and make it VR. No, no, you're jumping the shark now, man. That's just you're going too far. You're crazy. But that said, there are kind of games that I've seen where they're kind of physics-based VR games where you're playing as a character or like as a person, and what you do is you set things up and you set your character in motion in order to have an effect on other people, and then you just click go, and you stand back and you watch it all happen. Yeah, Phoenix, it is. It's a hypertube, and we do love a good hypertube. Hey. Nah, we just take that down. Oh crap! I'm standing on your head. We just take that straight down, couldn't we?
Oh, you want to do that? Oh, I thought you wanted it to go in line with this. I was just going to make a little platform and then have it come around and then go.
Ah, just have it drop straight down.
Okay.
And then worry about, because out of sight, out of mind, you know. It's my attitude to factory building. Oh no, Vortex. It's not like you don't witness the effects of the physics from first person, but it's kind of like you set it going and then you sit back and you watch it happen. So you kind of get to see. You're going to be like an evil puppet master. Which I know is something you'd appreciate, Vortex. The evil puppet master. Right. Okay. Is that one hooked up? But yeah, I can't remember what it was called, the game. But I think it's made by a game studio who I've done reviews for already, but I just cannot remember for the life of me the name of the game. But I think the demo is out there for free, so it might be worth having a little look for anyone who's interested. Did you go all the way back down to the bottom to then come back up again?
No, I'm trying to sort something out with this and this. Some of this bit of conveyor belt here. Actually, let's build up.
Because I'm not really adverse to jank when it comes to conveyor belts, so.
That's right.
Yes, that's right, because that's what you're getting.
Yeah. That'll do.
What we will do though is do that. I'm just swapping over which one goes into which one. So you're about to get a crap. Oh no, down! No! I don't want to go down the pipe again. What's going on? These hypertubes, they are kicking my ass. Right, yeah, there's about to be a ton of bauxite come down. So enjoy that. Because I know how you do.
Oh, you're swapping places around.
Yeah, I just watch them over because I know the ways they are on the at the top. Oh, that's annoying. There you go.
Right, where are we heading to?
We are heading basically this way-ish. The floor is too steep, is it though? Because you can see one miner that we've got there. That miner is a miner Mark II, which whilst we're here will upgrade. And you can see that that other conveyor belt there will just be connected up to this one, and then it will be oh crap. Oh, it's go time. Oh, almost beat you to death then. Yeah, so all we need to do is upgrade this conveyor belt here, really. I've got a sneaky feeling all this there's a lot of bauxite going through here, isn't there? Like,
Yeah.
Is that
It's taken. Is that what?
it's because of all the empty conveyor belt.
Yeah, because it's only outputting about 600 per minute.
Yeah, I was only thinking about the conveyor belt stuff. Like whether or not it's going to start producing aluminium at the other end, and I don't want it to.
Oh.
Until I can see it, and I'm pretty sure it won't.
It's not connected, is it? We didn't connect up the bauxite, did we?
Hey honey thief, how you doing? Thank you for the raid, man. Yeah fam, give me that bauxite or I'll bullet your blood. Yeah, mate, you're so wannabe gangster. It's blood, not blood. Oh, you hurt the Londoner in me, you really do.
BLUD.
BLUD, blood. Bloodfire and brethren. I say words and I don't know what they mean.
Bauxite has stopped, so...
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're saying, no, I'm sure it is blood. Oh, well, you know, we can agree to disagree on it, and that's okay. That's like totally fine. Miner Mark III going in. We need arbitration. Are there any hoodies in chat? No, of course there isn't. That's doing 480 because it's not clocked. Oh, and it needs to be clocked to...
You can set the target production rate.
Yeah.
So it would, yeah.
Cool, not good enough.
Right.
Sweet.
Should we connect up this other one here? We can connect
this one will need upgrading at the other end as well.
And it looks like some of the belts here as well.
Yeah, so the belts will need upgrading pretty much the whole way.
I'll get on that.
Take care of it. But Honey Thief, how are you doing? What have you been up to this evening? Yeah, we need to ignore the fact that it runs underwater as well. It's just washing it so that when it arrives it's nice and clean.
Oh, look over there.
All
It's a
the
purple
bees.
slug.
No, it's not. It's not a purple
It is?
slug. Are you sure?
I'm seeing purple lights going towards
I mean,
it.
you see him purple. Oh no, it is a slug. Oh man. Oh, that didn't get it. Oh, it's the bees. So bees! Ah, it's bees! Bees in water. That's worse in my mind. Exploding bees in water. Could you think of anything more terrifying? Alright, come at me. That, and they can fly in the water. Ow.
He's gone under the platform.
Worse than exploding bees, exploding wasps, murder hornets. Exploding murder hornets. Oh, wait. We need to go up. Oh wait, Alan, do other things explode with your cooking that we need to worry about? Like, you know, things that should be inside that become outside very quickly. Actually, Alan, I think we had this discussion before, didn't we? Where I was like, dude, just come to me, I can give you some recipes, teach you how to make a nice meal, got your back, you know, some super simple stuff, some slightly more complicated stuff, I'm your guy.
Oh, I've been having a lot of things come up on my YouTube feed lately. Sam, the cooking guy, have you heard of him?
No, don't know about
He makes some ridiculously tasty meals. It's like, at the moment he's doing like lockdown munchies, and I think the latest one was something like out of potatoes. He was like, you know, like potato skins and potato soup, and oh my god, watching it and eating like a peasant.
Oh god. I mean, potato skins are pretty peasant food. I mean, honestly speaking, it's so we can say that. Just so we know, just you don't need to feel bad about that.
No, not really.
Okay. Right, off we go. Oh no, this needs to be overclocked, doesn't it?
But we're going to have to be maxed out.
Oh yeah, because it's not a... Oh no, if this doesn't... Oh no! It only does 600. So if we do a splitter and a... No. Oh no. Oh no! This is a problem.
There is another bauxite node nearby. There is a third. About 500 metres away.
Alright.
Should we go and have butchers?
Yeah, I guess we will. And hope that it's better than an impure.
Well, even if it is, we can always merge up these two lines together and...
Yeah, that's true.
It'll produce enough.
Because I don't have... Actually, no, as long as I've got a miner, then it should be fine. No.
Well, I've got shy of the portable miner, so I've got enough to make a Mark II miner, if need be.
Okay, I mean I should have the rest to make another miner.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what's there?
Yeah. Right on top of it.
It's right on top of it, yeah. It's infected with bees. Right. Right. I'll concentrate on the big guy. Ah, crap. Oh, he likes you, doesn't he?
Oh, hello.
Oh, dearie me. It's normal. It's a normal bauxite node. Which makes it better than the other one.
No, it's still a bauxite node at the other side.
Oh, is it normal on the other side, is it?
Should be right, shouldn't it?
These rocks, right now, this game is literally unplayable.
Do you want me to craft some miners?
I think we need to take care of a giant fire spitter thing first, actually.
I don't see one anywhere.
I just saw a huge thing of fire fly over your head. It looks like he's miles away.
Have you got any turbo motors on you by any chance?
I do.
How many do you have? Do you have at least 5?
I have got 35.
Ah, because then we do have enough to make a miner Mark III.
I think all I'm missing to make a miner Mark III is the 3 thingy-bobs.
Oh, then I've just made them.
I see a slug near here as well.
I just picked it up.
Cool.
Green slug, yeah, just picked it up.
Cool. Right, I'm going to angle it so it's heading towards the bauxite that I've already got marked.
Okay.
Right.
One of us do the power poles and then the other one do the
conveyors.
conveyors, yeah.
What have you... Actually, wait.
Oh.
I have only got 76 aluminium sheets.
Okay. I've got 585.
Alright, it should be good then. Yeah, so something I quite liked is when they were talking about the future of Satisfactory, and people are asking for like green fuel production. They're basically like saying, no, it doesn't go with the law. Yeah, Fix It as a company do not care at all. They want to use this planet up, drain it of resources, and then maybe move on to the next one. At which point people said, oh, will there be another one? Will there be another planet? Like, nope. That's not what they're saying. He said one was enough. Come on, wires. Okay, right, that's the water things. Which means... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Kill all the stuff. Kill all the stuff. Yeah, so that conveyor is... Well, sorry. That miner should be powered. And honestly, I didn't need to overclock it at all, did I?
No, shouldn't have needed to.
Eek. Let me just go back and get those shards then. Oh yeah, and by the way, Hunter, just so you know, you're wrong. I haven't said it nearly enough.
Am I really, though?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, it does 240, so that is, yeah, 840 being output overall, so that won't have any problems at all. Alan, I never actually played Salmon Max. Like, I played some of the Monkey Island games and Day of the Tentacle as well, but I didn't play Salmon Max. But it's like I didn't have a computer when I was a kid. So what I used to do is I used to go around my friend's house and we used to play on his computer instead. And depending on what he had, depends what we would play. Kind of. Right, let's chase this. So yeah, that's kind of what we used to do. Oh dear, that was pretty rough as far as landings go.
Oh, you've already built all. Have you built all the way back to base?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's a very small bit where it isn't connected. Or is it? Or is it connected? Did I connect it? No, I think it might actually be fully connected. No, there's a tiny little gap that I left so that it wouldn't immediately start running. I think there.
There's one there, but this one doesn't look like it's.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's being pulled in, does it?
No. Maybe it's just not connected at the top.
It probably isn't, to be fair. But anyone who has joined in the last hour and a half or so, welcome to the stream. I've been really bad because I get totally engrossed in Satisfactory. Yeah, welcome. It's going, isn't it?
It has been.
It is going. Oh, this one isn't connected, is it? Oh no, so it's just going. Except this has no water. This one has no water in it yet. Here,
because it's not produced enough water.
Yeah. So, there it is. That's aluminium scrap from one of them so far. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Today we're playing Satisfactory, where we're working on my aluminium production in particular. Satisfactory is a first-person 3D factory building sim game type thing. Yeah. Yeah, and that's basically what it is. What we do. Welcome.
Should we?
Yeah. Go on.
Should we give these refineries over here a bit of a boost from another water source? Get it going and then.
Yeah, we could do.
And once it's.
I think it's. Yeah, it's got like no water in it whatsoever. But anyone who's watching, if you fancy it and you haven't already, and you want to hit the like button on YouTube, please do. Same way, if you haven't followed on Twitch and you fancy it, have a follow on Twitch.
Oh, we fudged up. Oh, we haven't massively fudged up.
Oh no, this isn't connected.
No, the back rows aren't connected to the silica.
Yeah, well, yeah. This is yeah, this also isn't connected to the bauxite there either. So there was no bauxite going to any of the refineries. Then that isn't connected. Oh no, what have we done? So, hang on, wait. Where's the silica supposed to be going? Completely forgot about it. Dan Matthews, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. Who would have thought that we'd forget something so painfully basic?
It's okay though, it's easily fixed.
Yeah. I mean, no one's died yet. No one's died, it's fine. So this is where we hope I put these in the right place. I feel like I might not have done. But it said they all lined up, so yeah, it looks like it. It's like, go, 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 go. I always say that I make mistakes so other people don't have to when it comes to gaming. I'm hoping that stands true now as any other time. Okay. That's not a lot of bauxite coming up here at all, I feel like. Oh, that said that machine's backed up now. It's full of water, it's pumping out alumina. These are all connected. Yeah, they are. That's full. Okay, right, we need to get the, It looks like loads of stuff's full up, actually, already.
Yeah, I think
It must have been running for
Yeah.
quite a while whilst we
Yeah.
were messing around. So all we need to do, then, is there's only 3 lines of conveyor belts, and that's it. Dan, this game is as complicated as you want to make it. Which I know sounds like a total cop-out as far as answers go. But that's kind of what I got. It's very much that you... Why is this... This is going really slow down here on one of these conveyor belts. Like, it's not going at the correct speed. It's not... There's something wrong with the bauxite, I think.
so.
It's like coming through really slowly. I don't know if it's one of the... All it would take is one of the bits of conveyor belt to be the wrong type. But yeah, I know I'm just saying that it's not that complicated. But Dan, yeah, it is. But it's as complicated as you make it as far as the factory goes. So I like to go complicated. I like to go big, and I like to go unreasonable. That's kind of my thoughts on it. But not everyone does that, and not everyone should do that at all. Right, if we leave that one as last.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, one of the bauxite is...
Yeah, that's not... It's not right, is what it is.
No. One of them's all backed up, which is good.
You just have a lot of flexibility when it comes to building a factory, is what I'm trying to say, Dan. Like, you can pretty much do whatever you like to make it work. Normally I recommend when you do conveyor belts, you try and do them straight. That's normally a top piece of advice, but I've not done that myself just here. And Alan, we don't need to talk about the bees at this point. Whilst unfortunate, it was a sacrifice I was willing to make. So it's fine. What's the end game? Okay, so the end game for it is, well, one, the game is still in early access, so the end game is content that isn't there. There is a storyline for it, but it's more or less the case of you build a factory and you're kind of plundering a planet for resources, and you're trying to build as much stuff as possible. It doesn't have the end game content put in just yet. So I wouldn't necessarily concern too much about that. I mean, I'm not. Have you got any aluminium sheets, Hunter?
I do, but I've run off. I'm running back to see where the problem is in the bauxite.
Right, okay.
See where...
In that case, I will head over to the Mega Train project, and I will go and see if I can grab some more. Oh, in fact, actually, you know what? This bit isn't being used anymore. But yeah, so Dan, you make a factory, and you make a more complicated factory as you go, really. And you go up to these different technology levels, and as you go through the levels, things get more complicated in your factory. And the idea is that you try and run it as efficiently as possible, full automation where you can. And I'm pretty much there when it comes to the full automation type of thing. If you ignore the problems that I'm having right now.
It's not a factory without problems.
Oh yeah. That's not straight. That's my motto when I'm doing conveyor belts, is that's not straight. That's no good.
That's not the kind of problems I was talking about.
Oh dear.
Right.
It's like, oh no. How bad is it?
No.
Have you found the problem yet?
Not yet. I'm running back up. See where the issue lies. that, surely.
Don't say that.
No, one of the miner, the first miner you put down isn't outputting.
What?
So the second one where we had to run off and destroy the bees on top of the node,
Right.
that's working. That's the one. That's the only one that's working out of that line.
Is it not powered?
I don't know. I'm headed it. No.
Or did
It's
I not connect it? It's going to be one of the two things. There is only so many options of the stupid stuff that I've done. The worst bit is that was me that was doing that. So, but yeah, Dan, you are right about the problems and the person who's running the factory. The bad news is it looks like it's me.
well, I think that's it. It looks like it was just a bit of dodgy conveyor belt.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's moving now.
Okay.
That was strange.
And now we have Hunter on the front line. What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, no, it was just like, it looked like it all backed up onto a piece of conveyor belt, and then it weren't going forward. So it's like it was the bits I was upgrading as well. So maybe, I don't know. It was weird. So, oh no, because yes, it's helping at 600.
Have I got enough conveyor? No, I don't. I don't have enough sheets to be able to finish off. So.
Oh, well, I'm heading back now anyway. Because it looks like it's all backed up now. Let's follow it down.
I mean, it is all backed up down here, so. Okay. Yeah, silica's backed up, which is no surprise. Alan, can I build a railgun? I mean, a human railgun? Yeah, can do that. It's pretty messy, if I'm honest. Wait, why isn't that outputting? Oh no, that's the input. Wait, what? Oh, I just found a little bit of a thing where we forgot to put in some conveyor downstairs on the silica construction. So it looks like there wouldn't have been enough silica in the first place. Should be good now though.
Right. So whereabouts are you?
Hang on, we need to go. I'm in by the foundries.
I found this, right. Just got to the refineries.
Now I will say that with this kind of game, it is primarily single player, but you can have someone come and help you. And I've had Hunter help me do pretty much every part of my factory in one way or another. He has been part of. So it's kind of, at this point, I think it's almost as much mine as it is yours. But it's mine.
Right, there's 100 there, boy.
Okay, cool. So I just need to connect these 3 conveyor belts, and the aluminium will burst into life, hopefully. Oh, no. Oh god, I'm having all kinds of problems now. I'm too excited about it. And that's it. All the aluminium scrap is flowing into these machines, which will then, from the other end, produce aluminium ingots, which are flying out.
And it's 100% perfect as well.
Of course.
Actually, if anything, it's
Well,
overflowing.
I mean, it shouldn't do at this point.
It may be just...
I mean, also it's so backed up. Right, so that's going. Now we go up a floor, and up here is where we're making the aluminium sheets, which are now coming out. Oh my goodness!
Have we done it?
It's working. It is definitely working. We should be having more than enough sheets coming out for the... Oh, maybe not, actually.
What?
Yeah, not what you wanted to hear, was it?
No.
Right. Okay. How many aluminium sheets are we producing per minute? We should be producing. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time because it's overflow. That produces 30. So we've got 11 constructs. So we said 330. So half of 330 is 165. 37.5 times 3 is under that, so that's fine. That was the maths thing that I had to make sure of then, because it was like, hang on a minute.
Well, you have to tell me, is it enough? Is it okay?
Yeah, it should be enough. It's just going to take a little bit of time because it's running at once that first machine gets full, which it is.
Yeah, but look,
in fact, actually, the fifth one's full. So
look at the aluminium ingots coming in though.
Yeah,
there's loads.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So as each machine along the line, so the way splitters work, for anyone that doesn't know, is that when a component hits a splitter, it splits off 50-50. Then when it hits the next one down the line, that will do 50-50. But obviously it's 50-50 of the 50 that was already come through, so it's 25-25 at that point. And then the next one down, it splits off again and again and again. So by the time you get to the very end, you're looking at literally... oh god, I can't do the maths off the top of my head. But it's not every other one anymore. You're looking at something far reduced. So they have to fill up, and then once they fill up, then you start getting the full... Like this one's filling up now. The one after it is not quite filling up fast enough. The one after it again isn't filling up at all, but it will do once the other ones come in. Well, once the other ones fill up, then that starts to fill up. So that's all good. And on the other side... 12.5, 12.5 size, then 6.25. No, Alan, it's not 6.25, is it? Because that's not half of 12.5. Yeah, it is. So yeah, it is. Yeah, that. Yeah, sure, that. Alan's got a PhD, he probably doesn't know better than me. So yeah, this one's full now. So this machine's full. This one's not, because he's making heat sinks to go upstairs that are then being turned into something else. Which I think is running fine. Let's go check to make sure it's all going up into the Megatrain project and stuff properly. So petroleum coke's being drawn out. The plastic's being drawn as well. Oh crap, do not want to be standing there when that's doing it. Then that's coming in. Oh my goodness, we use all the petroleum coke.
For the amount of refineries down there, I wouldn't be surprised.
I did no maths on the petroleum coke whatsoever, so I have no clue. Actually, it's full. It's completely full, so it just stopped because it was docking. That's fine.
Oh, that's right. Well, we've got 2 turbo motors produced already.
Nice.
That's good, yeah.
Just not seeing any heat sinks come up, so...
Well, they're definitely going into the
I'm
platform.
seeing the sheets go.
I've seen some just come up. They come up like about 6 at a time.
Just not seeing them come through into the turbo motor. Oh no, they're literally all behind me. There you go, I'll do it. Kind of assuming that they'll overflow. Yeah, they should get there. It's only 78% efficient. And yeah, so that is all then feeding up into here. Or will be feeding up into here. And this will be scooped up and then taken away over to the Megatrain project for storage and recycling. And this is the first time this train has picked up stuff for ages, I think. What's in that one? Okay, got 35 heat sinks up here.
Oh. Another turbo motor just went in.
Nice. No thanks. What does the factory make? Everything. Like, everything. So, the factory and the way the factories work themselves is that I'm a little. Oh, actually, how's the water flowing? That's my thoughts. I'm currently working on a bit that's making aluminium. No thanks. We're getting there with it. It's
It looks like it's going well. These ones that are feeding back into the free seems to be filling up nicely. So.
Oh yeah.
I think it will get there. It just needs a bit of time.
I mean, yeah, I think this looks alright. I mean, it's at 92%. So basically, you make loads of different components in your factory. The idea being is that they go from being like something very simple to being lots of different parts and components that come together and turn into something a little bit more interesting and more complex. And as you get more complex, you have new machinery that you put in. It is early access, so it's not finished yet as a game. It's getting there though. It feels like it's getting there.
Wow.
God, the way that scrap runs.
I would say, have you seen how much scrap there is?
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I just want to make sure it's not too backed up or anything. And that's the packaged water being recycled. Yeah. That has to... I thought that would have increased the amount of stuff going into it. But yeah, so you kind of build consistently more complex factory as you go, and then you end up with something like me where it's no longer one single factory across the map. They are all tied together in some way. Vort is saying he'd check the scrap output belts, which we are. We are looking at. To make sure the amount of scrap range is 360. 360. So yeah, 720. So they're all maxed out, which is fine. Yeah, Vortex. We've got 6 refineries, each one with connected to paired up, and then connected onto one belt, like you can see here, and then they run down underneath here, and we'll follow them along. And then they drop down underneath, which we can come under, and then they come in, and then they all go into 3 foundries each line. So we built backwards, and this is how we ended up with this, because I built backwards from what I had already built before, so that we'd know that we'd definitely have enough to supply what's there.
We did the maths.
Yeah. Boy, did we! There was a lot of swearing, I think. There was definitely a lot of swearing. So I think that's all good. Now, what I need to check, I think we're definitely making enough copper. Yeah, enough copper ingots, which is fine. I kind of want to check out the fuel section again. Over on the other side, we've got the fuel reactors going. Yeah, it's at 94% efficiency on the last one. And not quite at the 100% yet. Well, it's 96%. 97% it's on now. Yeah, it's going to be up to 100%. Nice! Yeah!
It does it like it goes up a percent every sort of cycle, doesn't it? When it's producing
okay,
something.
And they're all maxed out, which is fine. So it means everything else is now going into MTP, which is glorious to behold. Right. So, head out here. I need to head over to the other side anyway because I need more fuel. I also have to go back and colour code all of this, which is going to be soul destroying, but that's fine. And Theo saying probably a factory for the fleet carrier fuel. That is something that I feel like is missing from Elite Dangerous, is the bit that makes it feel alive. You know, where you are, you know, things turn into other stuff, or you see them being made. Obviously on some stations you get to see a little bit, but it's not quite the same. Yeah, is that going? That's all going as well. You know, Hunter, I think this could be it, you know.
We done it?
We could be finished. We could just complete the game now. That's it. I think we're finished. I think we've finished the game. Depends on what's going on over with these, the fuel and stuff over here, because enough has to be used that it's not just backing up. So that's the thing that has to be checked, because otherwise other stuff stops. Nope, that's not backed up at all. Nope, that is also not backed up. That is getting there. Oh no.
This.
Okay, that's not. That's right. No, that one's fine. Okay, I think it's all fine. Although I don't know where that's going. Oh, we don't need that there anymore, do we? Maybe. Fortune says finished, then uninstall. Delete your save.
Oh god.
I don't think I could do that, if I'm honest, at this point. This would be like a game that I was playing and then, I don't know, like my computer could blow up and it would be the reason for why I have to try and salvage it off of a hard drive. It would be that kind of thing, because I don't actually have the cloud saves on because it's really annoying and it's not working for a while. So I might have to put that back on, because now I've started to worry myself.
The only thing I was gonna say is these fuel refineries are beginning to back up. Should we?
Been going for a while, and because the only thing that I can think to do is, because we're already doing packaged fuel over here, is do an overflow
Into a sink?
into a sink.
Yeah.
Another sink. But yeah, I just want to see how much space we got over here, really. Once we
just do
remove
it over.
everything.
Should I? I'll start setting up a sink then and get that going. Because otherwise, yeah, as you said, it's going to start backing up, and then
Yeah, because when it starts to back up, then that's where things get problematic.
yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, I had to overlap the conveyor poles and stuff, didn't I, before? Because originally they couldn't be stacked on. So you couldn't originally stack the fuel stackable poles and also the other stackable poles, conveyor stackable poles. You couldn't put them on top of each other. It would have a problem. It would keep it would just basically wouldn't let you put them. A really weird thing happened, so you had to put them on top of each other. Right, is this one backed up? I don't know if it is backing up, you know.
It looks like it's slowly getting there.
But yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit of an overflow type sitch would be okay.
Why is that not having it?
What's not having it?
The belt from the sink. Oh, there we go. That's. No, is it saving?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, and that'll mean that will just permanently go forever.
Yep.
Okay, I need to pop over to MTP to see what the sheet production's like, because I'm worried about whether or not the container's going to get full and not be able to keep up with what's coming into it. Because if it's full at the top, then that's a problem. So obviously you've got your leaky valve at the bottom where everything's getting filtered off.
It's moving now. That's all good.
Now, oh god, it's chugging a little bit. Actually, the game. It's starting
I was saying
to.
you cut out for me then. I couldn't hear you talk. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
It's alright now though. Well, I'm still over at the fuel thing. I'm just looking now, and all the refineries are now, they're no longer backed up, so that should keep producing resin and fuel and all that.
Checking CPU load is about 30%, and GPU is like 62. RAM is for 6%, and network is nowhere near anything at all, which means it can't be taking into consideration OBS, which is great. By the way, does Experimental have the overflow option for smart splitters yet? I don't know, Vortex, because I don't actually have any smart splitters even installed anywhere.
Not in the main branch, I need selling Experimental.
Oh, okay. So Experimental does, but...
Yeah, because I do, and they're not there yet. Unfortunately.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, this should be faster than that.
What's that?
The aluminium sheets at the bottom don't seem to be coming in at the correct speed, which means something is a bit funny somewhere. So let's have that.
Unless you use the Mark II belt or whatever it was to make it come in nice and slow, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that's on a lower belt than it should be, I think, because there wasn't loads coming through and now there is. Yeah, that's filling up. In fact, that needs upgrading. Let's turn that into Mark IVs. Let's do that. Oh, it's not blue. Now it feeds into a Mark V conveyor belt underneath anyway. But what I'm trying to do is avoid things getting too full up so that they back up in the main factories. Because otherwise it kind of defeats the whole point of the Megatrain project, because we're trying to get everything to come into one place. Yeah, Pyro, I can tell you for a fact that Satisfactory is a great game. I like it. That's what I got, really. Oh no, that's the wrong colour. There we go. Can't have different coloured bits of Megatrain projects. It's the exact thing that I'm trying to avoid. No way. Oh. This train arrived empty?
No.
Oh.
There's stuff coming out.
Okay, that was weird. It looked like it had arrived empty, or maybe I just misheard the time for it arrived and thought it did.
Maybe. It's got 4 turbo motors, loads of aluminium sheets, and...
Yeah, the aluminium sheets are... like, they're kind of backed up a little bit in the station.
Jeez.
But it is now under 2 full lines of them, so that's fine. Yeah, I think everything's good. But yeah, also Pyro, they are releasing Satisfactory on Steam soon as well. And that's not like soon TM, it is literally soon. So that'd be good. And I think they've said that there will be a way for you to play with your friends who have it on Epic as well, which is good because I feel like it's a smart move. But yeah, they're open about the fact that the reason why they put it on the Epic Store to start off with was because they got more money. and that I appreciate. A game dev being honest, being like, look, we want to make sure we get a decent cut for our hard work. Steam takes a lot more. Epic doesn't. And they knew that it'd be over over a year for them until they from going early access to actual release. So why wouldn't they do early access on Epic and then put it on Steam when they can? But yeah, so this is the Mega Train project for anyone who hasn't seen it. I think most people have at this point because I've been... but yeah, so everything comes down to storage containers down at the bottom. The storage containers fill up, and they also have a bit of an overflow function as well, where they come out the other end, anything extra. So what you'll find is that only from the second and third container levels will actually fill up. But yeah, that's that allows for a bit of overflow in case too much stuff comes in at one time and it can't all make it down the conveyor belt. But yeah, we've got that times 4 for 4 different sides of the Mega Train project, each being fed from 4 different mini factories from around the map. So everything's in one place where I can just grab it and go. I've got a little bit of expandability with 2 spare stations in there, so it's kind of like 2 spare 1 station and 2 spare containers is what it is, just in case, because I know that there's some new stuff coming soon, like quantum computers. But yeah, there's kind of like 2 lines that are still free. I don't know when that's coming, and I do feel like when it does arrive there may be some expansion that's needed with the Mega Train project. I have no idea how that will work because I've built this purely on what was available in the game. I can't extend it out one direction without extending it out in all directions. We're in this weird kind of like, I can't extend by +1. No, it's like I have to times it by 0.25, like to make it bigger. It's that kind of thing. So it's not. We'll times it by 1.25. Hey Snappo, how you doing, fella? Of course, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Snappo.
Half century, old man in the house. An old man who's working very hard at the moment. Good job, buddy. Good job. But yeah, I think that's all we really need to keep an eye on for now for the factory. Like, literally, I think I'm done. I haven't found anything else that I need to worry about that's not working correctly or isn't going at 100% or is backing up. I don't think there's anything out there actually. Yeah. Have I finished Satisfactory at this point?
Not yet.
No, it's like
there is stuff to do.
No one ever finishes Satisfactory. It's impossible.
Find hard drives, set up alternate recipes, mega farms, fuel.
I mean, I don't need it though. I just don't need it. That's the thing. It's very much like I kind of build for what I need. I don't need any of this, to be fair. Vortex has said, "How does the power look?" Oh wow. The capacity's dropped. The capacity's down to 19,000. Oh yeah, because they deleted the fuel reactors, but we're on consumption of 15. So 16. It just went up. I'm like, oh no. So yeah, actually that's pretty damn close. Vortex there. Next project found. But I've already got 6 nuclear reactors.
Well, what about if you want 16...
16 nuclear reactors.
16,000 megawatts of power.
16,000 megawatts.
Yeah.
You...
That's why I set up. You need like something like 111 fuel generators and 60 refineries.
That just sounds obscene. I don't even know where I'd do that on the map. I don't think because I mean I'm quite concentrated when it comes to where I am on the map. I feel like I've very much like set myself up down the southern half, and I've stayed there.
Should we load up into my world and I'll show you what I've set up?
All right, let's have a look. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't like your factory. I don't like it because it's not mine. But then again, I haven't seen it for ages. So right, I'll exit to the main menu.
Oh, it's telling me I can't create an online session. Why is that? Let me exit the game.
Oh, network error. Okay. Oh, Gary, happy birthday as well. 2 months ago, 50. God, everyone in the big 5-0 club. I'm quite excited about the fact that I turn... wait. Yeah, it is 36. I had this weird moment because I've been saying like I'm almost 36 anyway, but I turned 36 next month. And considering I didn't think I was going to see 35, that's pretty good going. So yeah,
I'm having network errors. Why has it been like this?
So why are you like this? Screeches and Satisfactory. So Vortex is producing between 18 to 20,000 megawatts right now with no nuclear power. Yeah, I don't know, man. Doesn't sound good to me.
Right, there we go, I'm loading up the game.
It sounds worrying. A worrying amount is what it sounds like. But no, thankfully Vortex, it did save, so we're all right.
Now it's telling me you're not playing Satisfactory.
I bloody well am. Right, I will exit. I will exit. I think because it crapped out, and I'll go back into it. That's right. But yeah, it did save Vortex, so... snap a muck of Bovril. Oof. Be more like a cup of builders tea, wouldn't it? Right, can you invite me now?
Yes, invite sent.
Cool, joining. That's a bad start.
Yeah, it may take a few seconds.
And I'm in. Of course, I've got nothing.
Let me get you a jetpack.
Holy crap, it's all rendering in. Bit by bit. Still not, like, the walls didn't render in first, just so you know. Nothing is rendering. Right. This is, it's like, oh god. So hang on, do you have everything coming in? Because you're, oh god, I can't remember how you do everything in your factory.
Madness. Come back to the hub, I'm just going to put some stuff in.
And can I keep turning around so things load in? Because they weren't loading in if I wasn't looking at them. Right.
Well, yeah, it's a jetpack and some fuel in there for you.
Cool.
Yeah, it may take a little bit for things to load in for you.
Yeah. What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
That is actually coming from where we're going to be going to. Turbo fuel plant.
What the? Like, could you? Did you not want to put like another one on top? Gotta do.
Nah.
So isn't this your turbo fuel plant here? Or have you got something bigger than that?
Yeah. Well, follow me. Just.
A quick look on the map. See, I feel like it doesn't look quite as busy as my. Oh, which one was I supposed to go in?
The right hand one.
The right hand one. Right. I mean, that better not slam me into a wall. Nope.
Well, it will, but not through it. Yep, that's true.
It's so weird to look at stuff and it be like. Right.
Right. You want to go into the thing there, into the rail gun.
Which one? This one? That one?
Yeah, just this one here.
Okay. Christopher O'Brien, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream of the channel. Yeah, I'm stuck. Oh,
Saviour.
That killed me.
Oh.
That killed me because I was stuck in the pipe and there was stuck in the tube. And there was radiation. Did you? Well, I guess. Okay.
Okay, I have another idea.
Oh no, I'm just gonna do it again, just to see what happens.
Oh, okay.
It'll
Also,
be
just
fine.
Get a train there.
It was just the dead. Dead. Yeah, I don't think it can load quick enough. Right, I'm off. Oh, what the hell is going on?
Oh, you've gone past where you was before.
It looks at moments that I'm being thrown out of the tube. Like, I'm switching back and forth between first and third person, like nothing you've ever seen.
I think you're in the right area.
What the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. No. Oh no. Now I'm oh crap. Right, it's
You've
okay.
gone back.
No, I'm here.
Right. You want to come to this?
Well, I don't have a jetpack anymore, just as a reminder.
Well, we'll still be able to get up there.
Oh, your pipes are clipping through each other. Sort it out. What the...
This is Mega Power Project.
Mega Power. Stop stealing my names of projects.
No. Rows upon rows
Right,
of
let's
refineries.
have a look. How many? Holy crap.
Do you want to borrow my jetpack?
Sure. Oh no.
Oh, you're falling down. Right, you stay down there. Stay down there.
Right.
There you go. I can wait to make another one.
Alright, let's go have a little poke around. Go up to the top. This just looks vile, if I'm honest. Like, I kind of want to ask what's wrong with you, and oh no, you've got pipes going through the floor.
Yeah?
No! Hunter, no!
Yeah.
They're clipping
Yes.
through the floor! Why are you like this? No! No. Hey Jelly, how you doing, mate? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing okay. This is obscene. So this is normal fuel, and then it gets turned into turbo fuel, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean...
Have you seen over here yet?
Is that... No, basically I'm just looking to see if I can see where the coal's coming in. But I can't see the I can't see the coal on the conveyor belts. So that's a good start.
Oh yeah, that's being produced underneath.
Oh god, and isn't there some down there as well? Holy... I mean, I, I it's, I don't, I'm struggling for malfunctioning with this. This is absolutely insane. Can the flow rate handle it?
Yep.
You know,
It's got, if anything, I think it might be even be overproducing. Because there's more behind you.
yeah, it's a bit... These are all one bloody hell. I'm pretty amazed, I guess.
This is your next big project.
No, I'm not interested in it, to be fair. I don't it's far beyond what one would need. Oh, okay. And then where's this go? Right. This comes around here. And do the same thing underneath and on top and over there. I just don't... Where even is this on the map? Where is it? Okay. And is there oil here? Is there good oil around here, is there?
Yeah. Pure nodes.
Okay.
Coal, sulfur, plenty of water. All the good stuff.
I'm trying to think whether or not I've actually been to this place in mine. Right. Right. So the oil is just over there. Oh. This makes me feel uneasy though. Wait, just... Alright. So that's producing 300. Is that 300? No, it's clocked. No, you've got it underclocked, right?
No, overclocked.
Oh.
To 250%.
Yeah, definitely know what it shows on my screen. So...
Yeah.
Wait,
that sounds about right.
where's the other one? Where are the rest? Oh, there's one over there.
There's one here.
Alright. Okay. And then... I am so confused. Like... Where does it all start and where does it all end? Right, so this is taking... This one here is produced... Right, okay. Let's follow one of them. And just follow it and see where this goes. This one goes into Spaghetti Town, right? Right, this one... It's pipes and tubes and... Right, let's keep following this one. Where is this going?
This is like
Right, so
the
this one...
turbo production facility Mark 1.
Right, this is the...
Then I just sort of...
Oh, so this one's offline, is it?
No, this is still running.
Oh, it looks backed up.
Yeah, most likely.
It looks backed up with polymer resin. Okay, right. So this is producing fuel. Then it comes down into this one here. And it's producing turbo fuel, which then goes and gets stored in this tank, which then goes off and powers these reactors. Right, okay, that's fine. What are you doing with all the byproducts? Is there no byproducts from turbo fuel has no byproduct. Okay.
Next, yeah, you need fuel to obviously make it.
Yeah, I just thought there might be a... Right, okay. So let's pick the other colour. Jenny's like, I'm sensing spaghetti, and there's the meatball. Question is it a spicy meatball? I mean, this is empty from what I can tell. This isn't producing anything. Oh, your fluid trains.
Should be.
I'm desperate to try and find something wrong with your factory.
This thing's a bit backed up.
Oh yeah, it's backed up because you polymer resin. Right, where's your polymer resin going? This is pretty insane, to be fair. Right. goes down here, and then this goes into here that makes residual plastic, which is backed up. Okay, and then where does your residual plastic go? That goes over here, and then that goes into this that makes empty canisters, which is also backed up. And that must be making packaged fuel. Yeah, it's making packaged fuel, which comes up here. Because I can't see anything on conveyor belts over here. It's
yeah, it looks like some of the stuff's it's a bit backed up.
right. Okay, and that comes over to this train here, which I can see stuff, but I can't. Okay, it's got 26 in. That doesn't make sense.
That might be the packaged turbo fuel.
Yeah.
So I've got that going. It's just the fuel. It seems to have backed up. Yes.
No,
Because of the polymer resin.
right, it's now been... Oh, crap. Fell in the water. Right, okay. Well, you need to fix that. Okay, let's check another colour. Now I've found a problem with your factory. You know what you need? You need a Megatrain project. If you had a Megatrain project, right, this would be an issue. Right, have I already followed this one? No, this is different. It's the same colour, but it's going somewhere different. This is...
Oh, that might be going to the mini aluminium factory.
Right, you say mini. I'm not seeing small up here. This is coming up into here, and this is making...
Oh no, that's the Mark II turbo fuel.
Right, this is making the heavy oil residue and polymer resin. Right, and I've got to follow the pink pipe now. Right, that comes in here.
Yeah. Those rows of refineries all connected into each other, so it's like one makes heavy oil residue, which gets turned into, or no, that gets packaged with water to produce fuel.
Diluted fuel.
Diluted. That's it.
Yeah, Snappo, Megatrains do rule, but I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Hang on, and then you're unpackaging that into fuel. So you're taking right. So you're taking heavy oil residue, combining that with packaged water to turn into diluted packaged fuel, which you then immediately unpackaging into fuel.
Yep.
Which is producing the canisters, which I assume go back round into... Right back round, right?
Yep.
Okay. Gives a lot more fuel than producing fuel directly. Oh, if it's diluted. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, I'm just going to steal that packaged fuel there. Okay, right. And then that fuel then comes into here and then it turns into turbo fuel, right?
That's it.
Okay. Then the turbo fuel... Oh, so ugly pipe work. Ugly pipe work.
Well, it's okay because you don't have to look at it.
No, I don't. But I can have a go at you for it. So here I am. Okay, right. And then that comes in. This is just absolutely insane. This is mental. I'm looking at it and I imagine it is super satisfying to do. Like when you get it working.
Oh, you have no idea. Oh, you do have an idea.
Yeah.
What you do? What am I saying?
It's like, of course I do. Of course I do. MTP. Like, because I feel like the only thing that really, slows me down is time. When it comes to, like, what the hell is that at that end? This is just... this is...
Have you not seen the far end yet?
No, I'm at the far... I think I'm at the far end. I just don't... I mean... Okay, the important thing is that we look at how much you're producing to your consumption. Your consumption is still lower than mine in my factory. You've got a slug over there you've not gone for, you know? Hey, you got some rocks you haven't blown up. There'll be a slug in there.
Yeah, I've been busy. Been busy building like too much power.
Yeah, just really going for it, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure that, like, the nodes that you've gone for. I feel like I don't know where I am on the map. It's so weird because all of my landmarks around the map are my factories, and I get really used to that. So when I come into your world, I'm like jumping around, and I'm like, everything looks the same because I haven't got my factories to use as landmarks. But yeah, dude, this is one hell of a thing that you've built here.
This is what I built on when I was off work for those 2 weeks. It just, yeah, it would have been the only time I would have had to do it. And I thought, I wanted to make it. I wanted something where I didn't have to rely on too much nuclear power.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Right, so
just shy of 47,000.
Have you got HDD superposition oscillators? Oh, you put your little things on there where you say they are, right? Because I came across one that needed a quantum computer.
I think there was one nearby that needed it. I think it might have been the same one. But that one needs a superposition oscillator, which isn't in the game yet.
No. Well, how am I going to build one of them? Right, already when they add stuff, I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Right? Everything's built for this particular thing of the way it is. So I have to start again. I have to MTP from the very beginning, all over again. Oh God, no, yeah, I don't like the sound of it myself. Okay, well, Hunter, you've really managed to waste a hell of a lot of time doing this. I'm amazed.
Thank you.
Honestly, absolutely amazed. It's something.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, Vortex said, "Hey, want to light a cigar to celebrate?" And I'm like, imagine if you could blow it all up. And yeah, the sad little geothermal power next to it, being all like, "I'm helping. I promise I'm helping." Yeah. Yeah. I have one thing for it, really, no. Go back through the railgun and see what happens. Oh, yeah, me on the map. Leaving Hunter without the jetpack. Oh, he'll be fine.
Do some creative jumping.
Yeah, he just has to get himself in there, and he's done. So, have you got? Do you use like a huge central storage thing? Here, is that what you've got?
I've got a central storage, but not a huge central storage. I went against the idea.
So, what's the giant building that you have next to your hub?
That is the factory.
Right. Oh, so you just make everything here?
Yeah.
In one place. Right.
Well, there is like certain areas where, like, you know, satellite factories where I make other things and that, and bring them over. But this is where a majority of the stuff is being made.
I see. I'm resisting the temptation to just randomly delete something that might be like, meh.
It's okay, because I can just load up the save.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that bit of water that you were talking about, which I can see from here because I'm going up on top of the arch, it's not a lot of water there at all. It doesn't look like there's a lot.
Oh, what we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with my, like, looking at your like giant factory block thing. I'm happy with what I've got set up. Oh, hey Astro, how you doing? This isn't my factory, just so you know. This is Hunter's. I'm having a look at. I would love to. I would love to have a tour of your factory. You say it's a bit over engineered. Well, have you? The question is like, have you seen mine? Were you watching earlier when we were in my one? Oh my god! Just all the sliding. But yeah, did you see my one where I've got my mega train project? It's an idea. I say it like it's a thing, like people should know what it is. I probably don't. Oh, you got wonky conveyor belts over here. Can't sound surprised. I mean, none of this is going up here. Oh, it's fully backed up.
Yeah, it's either backed up or it's being used.
Astro says no, he hasn't seen it yet. Right, okay. It's in the main menu. I'm going to show you. Since you're here, I feel like it's worth you having a look. No, I'm only on early access because I didn't want to switch this save over. So I go into Ploidtopia. It's just my kind of like my ridiculous idea in order to solve the problem of having factories that stop and grind to a halt. Like what I should really do is future-proof and put in the smart plating and all that kind of stuff in preparation for when they add the next tiers, but I can't be bothered. Right, so the Megatrain project. Oh, Hunter, did you want to come into my world?
Oh, I've jumped off the game, so
okay, cool.
Safe.
But yeah, this is the Megatrain project. It's kind of like the unofficial heart of my factory. Well, official. It's got the space elevator in it, so it's official as things get. And we have got. I've got a series of storage containers on each side around this big, huge central pillar where everything comes into. There's overflow that all goes into sinks. But what we do is we keep basically everything, containers and containers and containers, stored of lots of stuff. These two are empty. These are for expandability. But yeah, everything's color coded. So over here we've got a bunch of other stuff all in there, and then we've got it over there. But yeah, then it's lots of kind of satellite factories around the map making different things that then all pull everything in to the Megatrain project for storage purposes. But it does kind of look like watching ants wandering around on the map. But yeah, that's the Megatrain project where everything comes in from the top. You're looking at train lines going all over the map. But yeah, I can only imagine what yours would look like, Astro, because it would be. I was saying to Dunkle Ulra that you're a smart guy and you're smarter than I am. So I can only imagine what you'd come up with. But yeah, it's kind of the idea to pull everything into one place. So yours is just one mega factory. I mean, earlier today we did we sorted out our aluminium, or my aluminium production, which it was lacking slightly. Which apparently people think it isn't big enough. It sounded like Vortex was saying that.
God, really?
Yeah. Yeah, Astro, I do have the experimental installed. Because I know there are a couple of things that are good, but I haven't checked them out. Like, I don't use smart splitters at all, and I haven't even looked at them. I haven't even tried to test them out because I haven't seen a need for them yet, which probably means that there's something that could be really useful and really good that I should use. Oh, come on. I am probably going to call time for my stream here though, because I've been streaming for what, 2 hours and 45 minutes thereabouts. Because it's that kind of time. Well, Astro, I'm interested in seeing what you're doing because I love seeing other people's ideas. So, I'd love to come and see your factory and give it a go. Just give me a nudge when you're available and have a look. But yeah, I'm going to call time for the stream there because it's about that kind of time. We have successfully put together aluminium, sorted, got rid of my excess fuel things I'm not using, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like the factory is pretty much in this great spot until I wander around and I see stuff that is broken. So Hunter, once again, thank you for joining me and helping me out.
No worries, mate. Anytime.
Always appreciated. And everyone else, I say thank you for watching, coming along. Please make sure that you hit the like button on the way out on YouTube if you haven't already. Also, you can follow on Twitch if you haven't, and subscribe on YouTube as well. Because hopefully, because my voice is doing well this week, I will be doing some other streams and trying to get some more content to you guys as well. So, as usual, I'm going to say once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Placer, out.